New York, New Jersey, Connecticut. You're tuned into the DJ Energetic Show.
We are.
Hey, you will feel like your father. Hey, say thank all of you. Thank all of you for making me work hard.
Hey. Tune in to the DJ Energetic Show featuring M City Jr.
Now I got to let her know, Daddy ain't never gonna leave. You know I want you, girl, for all eternity. Girl, when I first kissed you, and I realized it was meant to be, and I realized you are the one that God sent to me. Loving you, girl, said I'm loving you, girl, said I'm loving you, girl, said I'm loving you, girl. Now I got to.
Yo, what up, everybody? You already know it's your boy, DJ Energetic, and everybody listening outside the tri-state area. This is the legendary Charles Hamilton, as well as Showcase Poppy, you know, dope promoter, New York, already know. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got my host as well.
My baby.
Platinum.
What's the word? CH.
What's the good word?
This is my boy.
baby.
This is my boy too, man. This is my boy Showcase Poppy, man. Yeah, what's up with you, CH?
Oh man, this is year number 20 of me making music. So
You heard that, New Jersey? You heard that, New York? You heard that, Connecticut? You heard that, PA? So,
Yeah, man.
I'm saying, I've been going inside Instagram and then, you know, always seeing the buffoonery, angry, everybody always trying to diss each other's stuff. And I'm like, I'm just not about that, man. I'm about the music more. You know what I'm saying, CH?
I know what you're talking about. We'll bring
You
it.
know what's going on here? I'm left
Yeah.
out. What's
Yeah, I
going
get
on?
it.
Y'all got to
I
tell
get
the
it.
city something.
No. I'm just being, this is not going
Like
after
in
anybody.
general. It's like a
in
general thing.
Yeah, in general.
So check it out.
I love, because that's what I like about this show. You know what I'm saying? I like about this show because this show really doesn't like to bring that.
The drama.
Yeah, exactly.
What I was gonna say.
I'm from Detroit. You know, we can bring some drama. Talk to us, CH.
What I was gonna say was, if you remember back with the Ja Rule, 50 Cent, Benzino, Eminem beef, like mixtapes that were sold on the streets were being sold faster than the albums, and the album content didn't directly speak on the issue. So when you ended up with a 50 Cent dropping Back Down, he already went platinum off of Wankster, platinum off of In the Club. Now you got this drama record that you can only get by buying the album. That guaranteed gold. You know what I'm saying? So like the drama and the antics became a business versus where we come from, where any drama, any antics, that's your behind. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not a fan of the back and forth. I'm a fan of the resolution.
Yeah. I agree. Listen, I agree wholeheartedly on that because I really disagree on, you know, like shout out to the cats who I'm really close with, you know what I'm saying, rappers as well. I just personally, man, it doesn't intrigue me to bring down my brother. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't ever like to talk about it because to me, I feel like I look more ignorant when I go and I actually pay that stuff attention. So that's why I always brought it to the attention. As a culture, man, we really need to stop doing that. As a culture, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? It is cool to have a little bit of like, you know what I'm saying? A little bit of competition. But then
Competition and drama is two different things. You know what I'm saying? Like, if something were to happen to Drake when he goes to the Bay Area, that's drama.
Okay.
But it all starts from the Kendrick line. You think the Bay gonna let you disrespect Pac? Nigga? I think that Oakland show gonna be your last stop. Nigga. Like literally, that fuels the drama. That's not competition. That's like threatening bodily harm. That's when it goes beyond hip hop.
Yeah, because do you guys feel like that really does destroy the whole music app? Like artists. The reason why I'm putting this question out too is because I see a lot of that, and then artists think that they have to cause drama or cause certain situations just to make it. I feel like okay. I'm gonna give a quick example. M City,
Yes.
your record, right,
Yes.
was a fun record.
Hmm.
And it really didn't like you know what I'm saying. You guys, both of you, climbed the charts doing it, and you guys never. Well, you had drama. I'm not gonna lie, see, you know what I'm saying. So I can't get on that but I feel like it wasn't really drama. It was more competition.
I'll let you if you want to answer that, M City. That's on you. How do you go about being in the mainstream and not talking about mainstream subjects?
That's a good question.
I never really I don't know. I guess like my whole thing when I first had to categorize my music, I first started like categorizing it as this narrative. Like I was really just having like narrations of you know, of my stories. Um, I don't really speak on it too much like now. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing to really
Right.
talk about.
So basically, being like I'm just saying it too, but being an older artist and being like an established artist, right? From the mindset when we were younger that we used to have, now we're watching all the young kids have. Do you guys feel like our generation was a little bit more militant than this, or do you guys feel like every generation is the same, but we look at it different now because now we're a little bit older?
I'm not sure who you're referring to though. Like who are you referring to?
No. I'm referring to like generations after us. Like the young guys. The young guys like you ever like sit back and you watch something and you're like, oh man, but then you did that when you were younger. So
Yeah,
how would you sit here and you would put the young guys down? Like you watch a lot of people that want to put the young guys down, and you're like, man, you were young at one time. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, no, I don't have that.
Well, to kind of point something out, every generation is complaining about this generation. At least like in our generation, like I
No, for
was
real.
I was in high school. I say about 14, 15 years old, and I went to Rice High School and Rockefeller Music, Jay-Z, Memphis Bleak, Beanie Siegel. They were really big at the high school I was at, but you couldn't really get into the lyrics, like gangster lyrics, but the grooves were undeniable. So the teachers would be like, "I like this beat. What's he saying?" And then they'd break down the lyrics, and it's like, "Well, it's a little too rough for me, but I like the beat." So that's a generation before us that could vibe with my generation to the music. But later on in time, I would say about late 2010, early 2011, there was a shift from there was a generational split. Like the kids like one type of beat, the teenagers are coming off of this soulful neo soul kind of trip. The generation before them is tired because they party all the time. The generation before them is watching over the kids. Like,
That's dope. I
and
like how you break
so
that down.
and so I'd say about 2015, every generation decided, okay, what's hot? And the younger generation insisted that it was trap, that it was drill. So the industry went with that for a while and lost hundreds of millions of dollars.
Well, that's because of too, if you look at it with the pandemic. The pandemic confused a lot of the labels because the labels couldn't really, you know what I'm saying, really see what were they getting out of the artists is because I've been in meetings now where they're trying to fix that up. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you saw a whole shift of drill rappers just getting thrown out.
Right.
Not because of oh the what do you call it? The reputation that comes with them, because there's a lot of rappers who the reputation came with them and they kept. You know what I mean? it happened because of they started to find out that the Spotify streams were fake. They started to find out like they started testing them out, and then they would go to these places and have somebody outside taking a look, and they wouldn't even sell out the show. So we're giving you $150,000, this, that, and you can't even bring the profit back. You know what I'm saying? So they started to see that. One thing about your music, M City, that I like is the versatile. The thing is, I don't think a lot of people know, you know what I'm saying, that you are a real lyricist. And that's something that I feel like I went back into the cat, and CH could say too, right? CH? Dudes went back and was like, whoa, homeboy knows his history, and homeboy knows his flow, and homeboy knows that power structure. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's a lot of things too people don't understand is when you're a real artist, you can go into any zone and come out and kill it. So go ahead, M City. Your floor now.
I mean, you kind of really just said everything for me. But I understand. First of all, I can really understand why you two are friends. Okay, because the way CH broke that down, I'm like, I couldn't even keep up, and you not only kept up. It's just you guys are on a whole nother level. Okay, because I wasn't able to recognize any of that. I was just caught in the midst of it. Yeah, kind of just like even with these major records, it's really what the people want, and we can really stamp on that because energetic, you already know you're literally one of the sole person that was like, do that again. And as I was telling him right before that, somebody else was like, yo, can you give us like this for the summer? And then another person was just like, it was just like, well, okay, well, the people are literally asking. And that is kind of like what I feel like great artistry is and why I'm so happy with the notoriety that I have from my art. Because when you first listen to it, you literally ask the same question energetic. You're like, yo, I want to see what else he has. Like, I want to see his bars. I want to see, I know you remember the exact words I told you. I said, go check out my catalog, bro. Like, go back a little bit. Like, I do this and I do this for real. But what I would be saying to you is what they have all said to me is nobody cares. Like, nobody cares, bro. My most favorite songs are at the bottom of my playlist, bottom of sales, bottom of streaming, bottom of play views on videos. They're at the bottom. Songs that I say that are absolutely amazing, they have countlessly said this is not a hit. 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 So at the end of the day, it's just really about really being an artist and understanding that yeah, you have a fan base that likes this specific type of art from you. For instance, it took me a very long time to be aware that Picasso was also a sculptor. And and not only is he a sculptor, he has about 30 to 40,000 sculptures that exist like on this planet. Not only was he a sculptor, but he sculpted a lot. And people really don't know that about him, but that was the time as an artist that he sculpted. He really wasn't doing much painting. He really wasn't doing much oil. He really wasn't doing much, mosaic. He was sculpting, so it's just about, just tuning into your art the way that you would like to, tune into it because no, there isn't a lot of people who know that Picasso is a sculptor, but the ones who do enjoy him as a fan, the ones that do enjoy fine art and educating themselves on that, bingo. Now you got a treasure.
So now, CH, do you feel
What
the same way
up?
that do you feel the same way where he's saying a lot of your favorite records didn't get the notoriety it should have?
Well, the way I see it is if my
How
song
does it
got
go down?
heard by somebody, I'm mission complete.
Like
Because
you,
like I put outside of my own desperation to be heard, I put so much work into my music that the only thing I want is for somebody to press play on my music. Like that's like a satisfaction to me. You know what I mean? I don't make commercial music. I make what Freeway calls feeler music. Music you can feel. So if somebody says to me, "Yo, Charles, your song Star Chasers really changed my life," that's a dream come true because I wrote it to change lives. I wrote conversations with God to bring you closer to the deity that we either praise or deny. Like I wrote Hellboys as a way of expressing the dark side to the innocence of the girls who are open to being vulnerable. It's like this kind of stuff happens. I know these people. I don't roll with them like that. You can roll with me, we chill in the light, or you go right over there and be a sacrifice.
I feel you on that. I feel you.
So like songs that I wrote, that might only get like anywhere from 200 plays to 2,000 plays. I can rest assured that the few people that heard it are satisfied because that's how much work I put in.
Now, do you feel
I can
like
agree to that, for sure, to a very strong level of understanding, and I believe also again, what are you looking for out of this? What are you looking for from your career? What are you looking for from yourself? What are you looking for from that? Because I know tons of commercial records that have changed lives and in immense ways. Um, Tons of them. I wouldn't be here as an artist if it wasn't for a commercial record. Um, I've had people tell me, we were just talking about on one of our last shows. I got somebody through their prison sentence. Who knew? Yawing around. Who knew? I got somebody through. Thank him for like 100,000 spins, I guess. That he did his bid, and so at the end of the day, I can guarantee you that every person that hears the song is going to be impacted, and I'm also going to make a living off of it as well. I'm also going to make sure that I'm prosperous off of it as well, because I did put a lot of time into it. I did put a lot of energy into it, and it's understanding that this is a career, not a job. For me,
I like what he just said. Say that again.
it's a career. It's not a job. It's not something that I was told to do music. Don't do music to make money. Make money to do music. It's an investment.
Absolutely.
That's what it is, and I like to get good returns on my investment. And
To
and that's
add,
and that's with anything. That's with my time, my energy, my effort, whatever investment I'm putting into. I'm definitely looking to receive a nice, healthy return.
Go ahead.
to add to what you're saying, I wasn't making music. I wasn't aware of the financial gratitude you get from music. Like I've always heard from artists, platinum selling artists, that they don't have the money.
Mhm.
So I was like, I'm making music and it sounds like money can be made from this, but this isn't what I'm doing it for. The reason I'm making music, to quote Kanye West, the man of the hour, the glory.
So let me ask you a quick question, right? Now you guys brought that up. I love this, right? You brought that up. This is what I love what you just brought up, and it sounds amazing. So my thing is, right? See, people think that they're gonna like my thing is what gets me so annoyed though, right? Is that and I'm just gonna let this go. I'm really gonna let this go out. The ones that do it for money always fail. The ones that did it when they were just like come on, man, you know who done it because you used to remember them inside like the oh man, the cafeteria. You know what I'm saying? And you used to watch and remember, and then we always had that one kid that was nasty, making a beatbox, and then taking the pens on the table and somehow making it into a crazy beat. Like the kids are watching that now. It's like, dude, we did that what, like 10, 15 years ago when we were younger?
Yeah.
Who remember? You know what I miss in music? I miss the scythes. Who misses the scythe? Who misses when the people come out and really show their art and really show their versatile? And because the thing is, right? Everybody.
Nobody
You don't miss
does.
it?
No, listen. The
Ooh, I
thing
like that.
about it is you are forgetting the advancement of the people. Technology has empowered everybody, man. That's just what it is. It's
Okay.
not it has empowered everybody. So at the end of the day, when they are living in this virtual world, when they are living in this make believe, universe that they have created for themselves, but you have to understand there are so many people that's where they want to go. That's where they want to go. They are
I like
looking to
that.
go in that direction. That's the direction that they're looking to go in. I came from that era. I came from that era hands down. No ifs, ands, or buts. That's exactly where I came from. I don't want to hear you rapping. I don't really want to hear nobody rapping. I don't want to hear it. Not that's not what it's about anymore.
Okay.
That's not where we would like to hear good music. Like we want to hear good music.
So my thing is now, do you feel like it's more of um with songs, like basically like you rather hear just a good song than somebody that has lyrical skills? Like when we were younger with the mixtape years.
Yeah, like nobody cares. You
So
and listen, and you want me to tell you,
that's true.
kind of who killed it, like who kind of like, and this you guys are probably gonna think this perspective is very interesting, but Eminem killed it. It's kind of like it. It's kind of like nothing none of y'all can do. It's over. Guinness
Yo,
Books of World Records have been dropped. Um, like
he's right though.
millions.
He's right.
Hold
He's
on,
right, but that's
hold on,
more of a
hold on,
reason to.
hold on, hold on. A gazillion records have been sold. A gazillion ticket sales have been sold. Like a gazillion like rewards, and it's like it's nothing else to achieve. If you want to talk about you're a good rapper, you're always gonna come up under there. You're always gonna fall short. It's nothing else to talk about.
So you feel like
It's nobody that's gonna be nasty enough to surpass what the heck we already got going on right now.
so you don't feel like anybody like okay. So you
No, they're never gonna listen, they're never gonna no, 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 I don't actually.
that's
I actually
amazing.
don't.
I really do like that. Go ahead, CH. Say what you about to say.
That's my favorite rapper, so I'm not going to disagree with him. What I will say though is you got to use that fuel. You know, Eminem got a song called Fuel. You got to use that fuel that Eminem's giving you by shutting down the microphone to shut down the microphone.
But he's right
No, but
though.
see, so
City's right
listen.
though. Who can
Let
go
me go
against
because
Eminem?
this is actually really good. Listen, because this is actually really, really good. This is a really
Who
good
could
point.
go against Eminem?
So listen, that's what I'm saying. So look, once you get to look at, okay, there's nothing more that I can, or look at what I have to do to beat him. It's like, okay, I might as well just be myself. I might as well just make a good song. I might as well fit in somewhere else because I'm not beating that, bro. It's not happening. I'm not I'm not getting off of it,
Let
bro.
me ask
You're
CH. Hold
not
on.
coming off of he's
Let
not
me
gonna
ask
let
CH
you
something
lose.
real quick. You working with Eminem, right?
Mm-hmm.
In the studio personally with him, right?
Mm-hmm.
What threw you like? Not saying what threw you off, but what made you going like, yo, this dude's on another level?
I mean, we talked about the track. We had a conversation about the track that we were about to do, and everything we talked about ended up becoming that song.
Well, that's insane.
So like he was like, all right, so I'm gonna lay the drums down, and I said, all right, so I'm gonna follow what you do on the drums, on the bass. He said, yeah, you need a keyboardist to come in. I said, nah, I'll play the keys. I bet. So I'm gonna lay the drums down. He laid the drums down. I played the bass behind it, played the keys, and then he sampled me playing the piano all throughout the beat.
Nice.
So I'm like, Eminem sampled me. I'm good. I got no more to do.
Yeah.
I got no more to do.
You see what I'm saying? You're done.
It's that real. It's that real.
You're
But
done
you can't.
after
But
that. It's nothing
but
else to do.
my baby, hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. That's fuel for me to keep going forward. Because if I drop the song, I don't care, and then don't put out no more music after that, I'm a failure.
I mean, to who?
Bro, if Eminem only dropped My Name Is and never dropped Guilty Conscience or any other single of that album, would he not be a one-hit wonder?
Yeah.
No.
As dope as My Name Is,
No.
hold on,
No.
bro.
We're talking
No.
about the mainstream culture.
Mainstream,
Oh.
1999.
We're not talking
You
about
gotta
us.
remember,
We talking about the
bro. You gotta remember, like, even with, yeah, we're not about to have a whole.
It's
Yeah,
a
why not?
discussion.
Let's go.
It's a
But this is
discussion.
hip hop. You said
It's a
that. Honestly,
discussion.
there ain't nobody like can go
All I'm
against
saying,
that.
listen, only
That's
thing that I was saying
crazy.
is when it comes to rapping, it's kind of like all of the acrobatic feats have kind of been done. And it's not like you can't, that's what I'm saying. It's not that he's, his records are unbeatable or, his anything that he has ever done is not unbeatable because yes, technically it is. But what I'm saying is when you look at what you have to do,
Without question. That's fuel. Use that as fuel. Push you
listen,
forward.
it's like I don't want to even work that hard. That's too. I'm good, bro. I'm good. And that's what I'm telling you. He really did that to the rap game. It's like I'm good. Like I'm not. You got it, bro. You got
Yeah, but the
it.
thing is with M though, but what about 50? Like everybody want to get on that. What about when M heard 50, he didn't want to rap anymore? So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Isn't that something like?
But he still did though.
Listen, at the end of the day, Eminem is a monster. At the end of the day, I don't see anybody ever beating Eminem.
Yeah,
And
it's kind of like not even.
I understand what your Zayd is like that. That was a good. My thing now. So now, right? Let's get back on topic because that was dope. I like that conversation.
Yeah, that was cool.
What does independent artists need to succeed nowadays? Do you guys feel? City, go ahead. You go first.
Marketing, and more marketing. That is what. Yeah, I actually came across one of my dopest like little tweet memes or whatever the heck. It said, "Hit records are not made; they are marketed." One of the
CH, same question.
dopest dang quotes I done heard.
They need, yes, marketing is very important to props to M City, but you have to be marketable.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like not for nothing. Like
Yeah,
pause. Like M City, you're a handsome dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure you pick up bitches and so on and so forth. It's not hard to market you. Come on, I said
Okay.
pause, dog. Like
You're not supposed to curse. We're on
My-
live here.
yeah.
My bad. But you're handsome dude. I'm sure you can get women with ease. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these rough dudes that do the trap, the drill, they're not all that handsome. So the marketing.
Listen, I wish it was easier. I really do. I wish it was easier. I'm not gonna lie. But I clean up well, I guess. I clean up.
Right on,
He's
right on.
got a good image. That's what you're basically saying.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like you can walk him into a boardroom and people will pull out their checkbook like, okay, I want to invest in that. That's
That
not
makes
the
sense.
case with these modern artists. They have to take suggestions.
Yeah.
I say it like this. The modern artist has to know how to take a loss.
Wow. That's
They
true.
gotta know how to take a loss. Because without a record deal, what are you? what were you before the record deal? If you lose a record deal, can you still have that momentum to make the music in order to market it by yourself?
That's so true.
It's a stamina game, you
Well,
gotta
yeah,
do it
but listen,
wrong.
I think it's also just about knowledge too, because it's just about. It took me a long time to learn that. It took me a very long time to learn that marketing was the difference between a hit record and not. Like, or it took, or not to say the difference between, but knowing that one is marketed and not created. Like, that's just what it is. And I also learned that there's a market for everything. Like, there's literally a market for everything. There's a niche market for everything. I think one of the most fascinating things that I can tell you that I actually enjoy doing is I enjoy seeing famous people that I don't know. I love it so much. So, for instance, I'm driving down the street and I see like the theater and they have a big billboard of somebody I ain't never heard of before. But this person is huge on a billboard and they are selling out this arena. And I've never heard of this person. And it's just amazing to me. I love seeing that. You know what I'm saying? I love looking on Billboard and I'm looking at like the top 10 and it's like, who is that?
Artists that you never even seen
Never
before.
heard of. Like, who is that? I don't
I
know
do
who that
like
is,
that.
but great job though. You're doing your big one. So
You know what's crazy? So say like the people understand this neither, and I always tell the local artists out here, all because you think that you're killing it right now and you're popping out here, right? There's somebody in another state that you ain't never even worked with or ever even heard of. Go work with him. Don't be sitting back like you, right? You CH for an instance, right? You didn't stay in New York only. You were hitting everything. Just like M City, I bet.
Absolutely.
M City was like, yo, I'm not staying only in Detroit. I'm heading over here. Yo, I'm heading over here. Yo, we going to Chicago. Yo, we going here. We going to Indiana. We going to Las Vegas. I don't
Again,
want to keep hearing about, yo, you got to have a buzz over here. Yo, you got to have a buzz over here. Yo, you got to have a
but
buzz over here.
again, that's not everybody's goal. You know what I'm saying? That's not everybody's goal, man. You gotta understand that it's not everybody's goal, man.
I
It's
like
just not
that.
everybody's goal. Like you gotta. Oh, it's just not everybody's goal. I could go in deep
Yeah,
on it.
but the thing is, if you're saying,
Everybody
good.
isn't looking for that. Like that has to be on your agenda. Like for instance, right? Um, I had to physically, like, I had to like with great intent market my music to Asia. Like that wasn't something that just happened. Like that's something that I focused on. That's something that I worked at. That's something that I contacted people and pushed records and sent things. You know what I'm saying? To make sure I found out what the Asian Spotify was and went there and made sure that I had my song uploaded to it. Like these are, dude, I got profiles from places I've never even heard of with 35,000 followers here, 40, 55,000 followers over there. I've never even heard of these platforms. I don't even know these people. I don't even know these places, but these are things that, like I said, just from marketing and stuff that you end up learning later on throughout the game. You just end up learning it through your journey of your career.
That is a great way to put it. CH,
yo,
now, this is for both of y'all. Because both of y'all was signed to major labels, right? What was the hardest thing as a major artist when you guys first started? CH goes first.
I mean, I would say I had to adjust from being in the high school studio to being in a professional studio. Like keep that in mind. Like the amount of freedom I had when I was on Interscope blew my mind. I was so free, I didn't do anything.
Elaborate on that a little bit more.
Like I had so much freedom and like so many contacts to get into so much stuff that I was like, oh nah, let me stay in the studio. It was overwhelming. I was like, no way, no way.
How many
man.
albums did you make? How many mixtapes did you release? Because everybody always talks to me and they always talk about your mixtapes. Like there was a kid I was literally in the because I do, ladies and gentlemen, I don't care to say it, I do Medicaid cab. Shout out to the cab service over there. Shout out to Arrive Car Service. But anyway, what I'm saying with you, right? I was driving. And you too, City, you're gonna like this one too. So I'm driving, right? And I'm not telling anybody anything. I put on his song. These people went nuts in the cab. They said, man, whatever happened to him? You know what I did, City? I made a call and I let him speak to him. Same
That's
thing.
how I went.
Same thing I do with your songs. I play your songs because I want to see something. See, when somebody knows it's somebody else, they're gonna lie to. You understand? They're going to lie to. And be like, yeah, this song is hot. And then not like this song. So what I do is I play the records, right? I play your records, and I see what people do. Man, let me tell you something. That record, the hidden record that you got, even Roaches, man, them people were looking at me saying, boy, who is that guy? I said, that's M City. They were like, oh, I got to see it. Started giving your profile out, started giving this out, started giving that. Even with me, right? I like to stay in the low profile because I'm driving one day and some kid jumps on top of my car and starts auditioning. I said, man, get the heck off.
You should have signed that kid. You should have signed him.
Yo, man. Let me tell you something, man. Like, come on, man. Like, I'm driving. You could at least go, yo, can you stop by? Can you stop? This man jumped on my energetic.
That would have been me. That was
Oh
me.
my
That would have been me for sure.
What, when you were younger for the hunger? You would have done that?
Sure.
What about you, CH? Would you would have done that?
Nah, wait till y'all come to me.
Really?
I know it sounds crazy, but I have this thing where if you put good vibes, good energy, specifically good music out into the universe, somebody will come to you. That's what happened with my manager Leroy. Like there was a show called Pink Positive New York, and it was breast cancer / domestic violence awareness. And they had an email address to contact the guy for booking for the show. So I sent him an email. I said, I'm from Harlem, New York. I ironically wear pink all the time. I got a whole philosophy behind it. Here's my MySpace. Here's my music. So he hit me back. He said, we're all booked up for the show, but I'm interested in you as an artist. And from that day forward, that man has been one of my closest friends. And he's my first manager after my mom.
SOBs, baby.
Yeah. Leroy Benrose, baby.
SOBs. Manager over in New York City, SOBs. Ray's the manager?
Yeah, he's not an official manager. He's like he moonlights as my manager.
No. I'm talking about for
well,
SOBs.
ladies and gentlemen, let's remember again. I'm from Detroit. Shout out to Eminem, the last person who said, "Listen, you don't play my record. I'm shooting your joint up with paintball." That's just what it is. Like, bro, I don't know all that, everything. That's cool, but at the end of it.
All three.
Hey, you got anything on a Dilla beat?
Huh?
You got anything on a Dilla beat?
I don't actually know.
Oh, that's my challenge. I gotta hear you on a Dilla beat.
Ooh.
Yeah, that'll be crazy.
Something from Dillatronic.
Ooh.
Okay.
Do not make my stomach hurt.
Send me something.
Send him some of the Dilla beats and just let him go.
As the challenge. I want to actually take the CH challenge. Like, send it to me.
Oh,
okay.
Send me the one you want. Yeah, send me the one you want.
I want to hear M City. I want to hear M City on a Charles Hamilton beat.
It's up to him, man. It's up to you, dog.
Ooh.
Hold on a second. Let me go through this album and see what you would sound good on.
That's crazy. One thing about YouTube, man, that I really do like is the respect that we have as artists together in this community of music. Because we are the leaders, you know what I'm saying? We are the leaders now. So
Yeah.
the only real reason I've been bringing up these topics is because these are topics that nobody gets to really talk about. And you got a lot of people that don't even understand what it is to be an artist. Not in a bad way. I'm not saying, oh, yeah, you got to do this and this is a rule book and you got to run around this. No, it's that you two have been around the block more than once. So you guys know what it entails,
Yeah,
the journey.
absolutely.
You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? And look at CH. One thing I like about CH, man, he really kills it because he's a blogger. So he'll literally like write a whole blog about this right when we talk, and then he's probably making 6 beats right now.
Yo,
in his head.
energetic, check your email and forward it to M City.
Okay.
Nice.
I just sent you a link to it. Some light, you know, it's a Dilla beat, so it's never light.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
but it's something that you can flex your muscles to, get your shine
Yeah.
on. You know how to do.
What's okay?
Okay.
All right.
I'm excited. I'm excited
Hey,
to see what he picked.
Does anybody have? Let me ask you a question. Does anybody have any questions for me being the DJ? I'm serious because I've been doing.
You go
I've been
first,
throwing-
M City.
Go ahead.
I want to know, like, how does it feel to be in competition with breaking records? Like when that's your, you know, like when that's the win, when the win is breaking records. Like, what does that have like an effect on, you know, just the talent of spinning records?
Okay, so we're gonna break it down because to me it's like a two-part answer. One answer is I'm very confident. So before I take a record, I gotta listen to it and I have to like it. Because if I don't like the record, you're gonna see more of you're just gonna see a lack. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna lie to you. You're gonna be like, and then I won't even take the record if I'm not feeling it in my soul. Because if I'm not feeling it, how am I gonna give it out to all my listeners, all the DJs, all the pools and everything? If you're not liking a product, right? How are you gonna pitch that product? And is it hard to break a record? Absolutely not. And I'm gonna tell you why it's not. And I'm gonna break it off real quick, Key. I'm not gonna give all the secrets. It's you gotta know where it fits. You gotta know what placement it fits, how it fits, and where it fits. Like you're gonna give me R&B. I'm not gonna be sending it to no country record to no country. You give me
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? You give me a Spanish record. I'm not gonna be sending it to like a Hot 97, a Power 105, where people don't understand none of the words. So it's like understanding the game now and the organization and everything where you push it. It's simple, but it's hard at the same time. But if you understand marketing, like you said, if you understand marketing, you'll see the numbers go up. You'll see you be placed. Like me, I'm very smart. I'm international a lot of it. That's why DJ Energetic, DJ Worldwide, international. Have you ever seen all the stats? The stats ain't just New York, just Carolina, just California. It's Australia, it's New Zealand, Australia, it's London, Germany. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Absolutely. Yeah.
so it's
doing
like
big
when
things.
people talk to me, right? And I'm not even trying to sound cocky. I'm just gonna be blunt on it. I'm not the type of person that's gonna sit here and pull your leg. If the record is hot, the record is hot. The record ain't hot, there's nothing I can do with it. I'm serious. Go ahead, CH. I know you got a question.
All right, so what's your comfort zone?
Like, elaborate a little bit more.
Like, what records are you comfortable playing versus records that you're on edge about playing?
Oh, a lot of track records, like the hardcore, saying that they're spinning the block and doing all that. I don't really like playing that because a lot of those records to me are just records that, you know, a certain genre of people are gonna like, and it's not gonna be a universal kind of thing. So how am I like a lot of people don't realize you might make a record out here that might seem hot. We're like, yeah, we love this record. But then if I give it to another, you know what I'm saying, part of the other country, they're gonna be like, yo, bro, this thing is terrible. Or if I give it out to another country, they're like, a lot of people don't realize neither. A lot of countries did not allow that genre in. And I'm talking about like in Africa, I'm talking about in India, I'm talking about in China. There's a lot of things do not like that type of sound. You know what I'm saying? So that's why when people give me those records sometimes, I'm very iffy with them because to me it's like I need a universal record. Does that make sense to you guys?
Absolutely.
So to me, if you give me okay, this is how I look at it, right? We looking for a whole candy bar and you're only giving me a piece like this. Small. You know what I'm saying? Smaller than a dime. But then the whole candy bar is like right out here and you're trying to connect it back. It's just not gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like, why are you gonna sit here and bite off something that only gives you a little, like, you know what I'm saying, craving? I want to eat that whole candy bar. Like I want something that's gonna be, yo, man, that was delicious. Or why am I gonna go to a drive-thru and get Burger King and McDonald's when I have a chef at home that could make me a 5-course meal? Like, you know what I'm saying? So me, and the reason why I started breaking records is because I started seeing. Okay, let's get into it. Reason why I started breaking records is because I started to seeing people who supposedly held the game and helped all these artists and got them all seen and got them all known that didn't do nothing, that didn't care about the artist, that only cared about was making a check and only getting money off of the table. That's the reason why I started all of this. That's the reason why I started my whole thing with media. I started media, and I'm going to say this in front of you, Charles. I started media because I got sick and tired of their media.
Right on.
You know what I'm saying? I showed everyone I do everything by myself. I promote by myself. I make the biggest parties by myself. I tour by myself. I'll get a gold by myself. I'll get Grammy nomination by myself. We'll break 100,000 streams, and we don't even need the real big, huge mainstream radio stations. And then when labels look now, they go, DJ Energetic, listen, man, you got we need you to break this record. Okay, cool. What am I getting? You're gonna get a point, you're gonna get this, okay, cool. That's it. And then you got all the other cats be sitting there going up to the dudes with, I'm not saying, listen, everyone listening, because I got a lot of friends too that are big DJs. This is not a diss to y'all. This is a diss to the system that everybody thinks that they have to stay with just to make it and not realizing you are the only way you can make it. That man in that office needs to call you. You do not call that man in the office. You start calling that man in the office, he gonna want favors. He's gonna feel like, you know what? They need me. No. Ladies and gentlemen, you need you. Artists, stop being lazy and going out and waiting for somebody else to give you a career. Make a career. Exactly. Invest in yourself. Push yourself. DJs too. Go to them club owners. Knock on them doors. That's how you get there. Don't be listening to somebody going, yo, bro, you know, my cousin's this, my cousin's that, my cousin's cool with him, my cousin's in there with it. Come on, bro. A lot of times it's a door that's going to be slammed on you even before you even walk into the freaking, on the lawn and on the grass or even by the house. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But that's what I did music for. I did all of this because I feel like the independent artist needs a strong leader, needs somebody to push it. And I'm here, ladies and gentlemen.
DJ Energetic.
We have it. Throwing that applause. Mr. Worldwide.
It's just like walk around with one of those. You know, I kind of like need like my, you know what I'm saying? To just be.
Oh no! Knowing you.
On the back, I feel like, you know,
This is you. But you know what? Just to say something, you guys are the 2%ers in the world. That's insane to me still. Actually, we 3 are the 2%ers in the world. Because look at this. New York, California, Detroit. Think about all the people right now inside this world. Right? This is the crazy thing. And I want y'all to take this really. Look at everybody that we have been around and we have been next to all of our lives. And look what they're at. I'm talking about musically wise. How many of us been on the stage with somebody that doesn't even rap anymore? How many of us been on the stage that they're just not there anymore? That was your competition when you were younger. Now you don't see him anymore. What about the old school MySpace battles? Doesn't that like I sit back and I go, man, we really made it 25 years. We made it 20 years. That is insane. Look at everybody. Look, okay, does anybody have, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you guys ever sit back? Like, when I went to Harlem, right? I'm going to talk about Charles real quick. When I went to Harlem, right? I looked at all the projects in Harlem. And I only thought about you, Dipset, and a couple of other acts that came out of Harlem. And then I'm looking, and there's about almost like 1 million people in one area, and you're the only thing that came out of it? What about you, City? You probably walk down Detroit and you look, and it's only I don't want to say the guy's name, but it's only you and Big Sean that be seen.
No, I don't know about that. I don't see Big Sean.
No, I'm not saying that. What I'm trying to say is the area.
What about
like,
it? No,
all I'm saying,
it's a lot more. It's a lot more than Big Sean going on.
I'm just trying to say the 2%ers.
Nah, that ain't that.
You know what? Let's do it again.
That was a nice track though. But we talking like that. No, you got like the East Side going crazy. You gotta look at Vezzo. Vezzo right now is, you know what it is. Like Babyface Ray going crazy. The East Side Peasy.
Sada Baby.
Yeah, Sada Baby, like Skilla Baby. It's a whole bunch of stuff popping in the D that, you know, that don't got nothing to do with
Isn't that crazy? Like from New York, we're not even hearing this.
Oh no, y'all hear it.
You do hear it, you don't realize it's them.
Yeah,
he's right. He is right about that. Detroit is making like a big comeback without.
I know Detroit. They had that guy. Say that guy's name again?
T Grizzly.
No. Yeah, Grizzly. That's my baby.
So Grizzly's dope. I heard of Grizzly.
No, but I'm
talking about the other one.
Saturday.
Yeah. So.
And listen, hold on, wait. It's so funny he's talking about New York, and Nicki Minaj hopped on Sada's remix, and you talking about New York, don't know nothing about it, and you got one of New York's biggest female artists of all time that's on Sada Baby's record.
Yeah, but I'm saying no. I said I know who he is, not because of with Nicki and stuff. Is I seen him in New York.
Yeah.
With an old friend, and I think it was Sauce Walker. Was it Sauce?
Yeah.
I seen old friends and stuff.
Yeah, that's my baby too.
And he was there with them, and I didn't know the kid was from Detroit, and they were like, "Yo, homies from Detroit." And shout out, free Frenchie, because Frenchie showed me so many artists that I didn't even know even existed, and. Big shout out to him and stuff, but I know about that other dude, that guy that you just said, because I saw him around with Frenchie and stuff, and Frenchie with the Rolling Loud and all that when they had it in New York.
Yeah, I'm proud of my city, man. Like, you know, I'm proud of my city, and it's just like, you know, it's just what it is. We're real resilient, you know what I'm saying? So that's just really what it is. I'm proud. You know, I'm proud of the city as a whole.
You know who's the hardest person, man? And he never gets credit. And I'm gonna say this right now, and he just never gets credit. I like D12.
Oh yeah.
D12 and I get Bizarre is hilarious, and I feel like he deserves more credit for like all the skits and all that. Bizarre. I think he's hilarious. Like My favorite thing when Royce the 5'9" said, "Try to get Bizarre, get a cheeseburger, try to lure you outside." I was like, "Come on, man, come on, man." Malcolm X, oh my god, I wish. You know what I wish, bro? I wish we could really go back to like old, like I know you guys are gonna be like, no, this doesn't do with technology and all that, but I miss the mixtape years. I mixed the mixtape years, and the reason why I mixed the mixtape years is because it was so greasy and it was so insane. Because you would just find records that you would never even hear. Like me being a DJ, right? You would just look at a clue tape and just be like, "Damn, like this is like Grace right here." You know what I'm saying? Like, and then K Slay, rest in peace. Come on, man.
Yeah, rest in
Every time, yo, man, Drama King, the freaking siren going off like crazy. You be like. Yo, he was mean.
Warning.
Yo, he was mean. He was mean. And did you ever meet him, City?
One time,
Mean.
maybe even twice. I came to New York, and this is actually the first time I met Young M.A., and I didn't even, really know who she was at the time. And this was, because both of our records came out in 2016. So we're talking about 2012, 2013, something like that, like real early, before any of our stuff had even popped. And he was doing media there. I can't remember, he was working with like a magazine or something, or
Oh, Straight Stunning.
yeah, something like that. Yep. And we did an interview and stuff there, and he was a really great guy. And then one of his very close friends of his, she had ended up being like close to somebody like that I used to talk to, and she really just like really bigged up K Slay. Yeah, I really rock with him. That you took me on. I'm sorry, you guys. You took me on a little memory.
It's not even that. It's that me and him both seen K Slay's bad side.
We know K Slay. Keep in peace. Rest in peace. Rest in power.
Yeah.
That man was wild.
Yeah. What are you talking about? What? Huh? Do you understand? Started laughing.
And he only
Go
did
ahead.
that
Go
to
with your
people.
story. Go with your story. I'll go with mine.
He only did that to people he liked. Whenever he would beef with somebody, like that's because he messed with you. He want to see how far he can go with it.
Oh, he used to go
But
nuts.
He was a dog, though. He was a dog.
Yo, he used to go nuts. It's like, yo, what's up, K? What are you talking about?
I know you from somewhere.
I know you from somewhere. Your record was trash. Yo, before you would be cool with them, he would fight with you.
Yeah, he's a good guy. I rock with him.
Plenty of times that happened. Plenty of times that. What you mean? That's why, yo, rest in peace. I miss the man.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Do we have an extended show tonight?
Yeah, no, we got. I'm just gonna stay on the braid for a minute because this is good clips. We having good talks right now, and listeners are loving it right now.
All right, so look, so we wasn't getting in trouble.
No, we're not getting in trouble.
Okay.
You
I
guys-
might go live myself actually in a few minutes.
Yeah.
I'm on YouTube. Make some beats.
You for you?
Yeah.
You know I love you, right?
I don't think I've
Love you
ever.
back,
I don't think
bro.
I've ever been on YouTube Live. You be on YouTube Live?
Yes,
you want
sir.
right now?
I don't think I've ever been on YouTube Live.
It's lit.
What do you-
Anybody
what do you-
can watch it all across YouTube.
What do you do on there?
Whatever you want.
He DJs.
You DJ on there?
I make beats, DJ, play records, all that.
And then so I heard like there's like a live chat and everything.
Yeah.
I've never done it.
It's cool.
No, you'll
Wow,
love it.
I'm gonna try it.
You'll love it, man. Like I keep
Fun.
trying to tell you, man, you're gonna love it. Like right here is a live chat. I'm reading you everything people are asking me.
That's crazy, y'all. How do I have all of this? How do I have my whole channel and I ain't never went live?
Well, it's gonna go
What am I
insane.
gonna do
Right?
on there, CH? I don't make no beats.
Freestyle.
I'm not about to sit there and freestyle all day, all day.
I can't. Yo, CH is crazy.
Or what
CH
you
go.
could do.
I gotta be doing something entertaining.
Yeah.
Now that sound like work.
Yeah, I'm tired of working. That's why I'm sitting here right now talking to my two
I gotta
buddies.
figure out something to do on there because it sounds fun. I want to talk to people on live, and I've never seen. I don't like my Instagram live. They be acting funny, but I just
Yo,
realized
you been getting kicked off all the time for it.
Man, I'm so over it. But I
Yo,
realized
do you know?
my audience, my Instagram audience is very different from all of my other audiences. So like it's very weird. My Instagram is men, like guys, like no women, just guys.
Hey, CH.
Yo,
They're asking me right now, can you make a beat live?
you won't be able to hear it.
No.
Um,
'Cause I gotta plug my speaker and unplug my headphones. Like I can try it, but I don't have the utmost faith in it.
No, this is people asking me these questions, City. They're like,
yeah.
oh, can CH make another beat? Yo, listen, ladies and gentlemen, listen to me. CH will torture your best beat maker.
I want to see. I'm excited. Number one, to see what he sent me, and then number two, I'm actually excited to hear something from him too. Like, I wouldn't
All right,
mind
let me give it a try. Hold on.
Uh-oh. Dun, 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 dun. One thing about us, man, New Yorkers, we're up for the challenge and anything.
1, 2, can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Let me turn it up.
Yo, you about to go crazy. Watch this, City.
Hold on. These niggas, you know what I'm saying?
Well, now you can, anybody right now, we're on the iHeart app because we were just on the DJ and featuring M City show. So now we on the iHeart app chilling. So we live right now on iHeart. And people are loving this. This show got over freaking 700 people.
Yeah, we hitting it right now. So
Huh?
since we are off, like, and we on high, like, can I break fast now? Cause I've been waiting.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, thank you. Oh my God, can I get that, please? Man, you know I haven't eaten anything all day.
I know.
Yeah.
Yo, listen. Just listen to yo, bro, you're gonna love this. How do you even think of any of this stuff? City's listening to it.
All right, so that's a flair for how my beats sound. And the bars are like the special edition, special education. I'm a special addition to your special medication. Get high and see I'm so special. Nobody fly as me. Go ahead and echo the sentiment. I've been here for a long time. The soul ascendant of Eminem. Been that way. Seems like I see so many beams, people get out of the way. Strange to me. Keep on exhausted. It's lame to me. I'm so tired. I mean, they keep on saying my name for free. Gotta end up charging them. Shake it up like Parkinson's. Top 5, number 1, no argument. I start to win. Every time they say my blows. Let the cold wind blow like my idol, you know, but it's been the MO to stay froze.
Tune in to the DJ Energetic Show featuring M City Jr.
New York, New Jersey, Connecticut.
You're tuned into the DJ Energetic Show.
We are.